Hi, it's Steve with Desert Dwellers, and today we are going to be installing the Superlative Piston System on my 16-inch barrel receiver, and we're going to fumble through this a little bit, but it's going to go pretty easy. Now the first thing we got to do is we got to get the little bushing inside the port up here in the front, and we need the little tool that does that. Ah, look at that, already has an opening. Now, might take a little forcing, so what I'm going to do, because it's going to be hammering in a downward angle, I'm going to put the barrel nut on, just so I don't damage any threads on this aluminum receiver. Now, the bushing slips on the bushing insertion tool, and then you want to get it lined up, and it's going to be hard. You got the little cross hatch in here. There's a little space inside there that this bushing is going to fit into, and need a little flight. Look at that, going right in. And it actually just slid right on in, nice and easy. Alrighty, well that went up pretty good. So now we need to get the barrel put in. So we're going to get our receiver back down into our block here.
I'll move it over this side.
On this side, this way.
That way.
And we're going to lock it down like this. Stick it out just a touch. Alright, again, the barrel has a little notch at the top. It's only going to go in one way, so we're going to work it back in place here. And then the barrel nut is going to slip on over. Tighten it down with our hands, and we're going to get the big wrench out. And we're going to put some pressure on it. About between 30 to 80 foot-pounds of pressure, they say.
That felt like 45 pounds to me.
So right now, that's pretty much it. So next, pressure's gonna drive me crazy. Okay, the little spring here, we're going to take that off the piston. This is our op rod, and then our gas tube, gas block. They say to, let's see, this one. You got to take this piece here off the front. So they supply the Allen wrenches. Stick it down, and just take it all the way out. Now this is the clamp-on style. As you can see, there's 3 screws here. So we're going to pull this all the way out. We're going to take the piston, run it on through without the spring, and then we're going to put this all the way back down. Okay, now we're going to slide it over to in. We may have to loosen this up a little bit, but we're going to see. Now as we're doing this, and yeah, I think we're going to have to loosen that up just a touch. It's going to be on the other side.
Let me see that now. That's not even the right one.
That should be the one. Oh, that's not the right one.
It looks like it.
No, you're right. Okay, apparently they did send the right Allen wrench, but we're going to take care of that. This is the 0.75 clamp-on kit, a little smaller.
The next one down.
So that,
Obviously, you want to make sure you don't push that bushing out.
right. So just kind of work it into place. And they say to put it all the way flush. Now, it's not going to stay there. Now you got to take your bolt. Now your bolt is going to go in, and it just slips right on in. And I gotta loosen it up for a second. Grab the front of the barrel, please. Has to get past the dust guard that was closed. And I should reclose that. Double check that. Okay. Alrighty. Now, with pushing firm pressure onto the bolt, this is going to pull away just ever so slightly. And that's where we want it at. This way. Now we got to make sure as we tighten it up that the gas port, you can move it around freely, which is not. So we're going to have to start adjusting and working on this. Now I can spin it. So we're going to take a little bit more pressure off. Spin it even more. You see it spinning nice and easy. Basically what we're trying to do now is just get it lined up so it's a nice flush movement back and forth. It is not putting any undue wear side to side. So we go back and forth. It's feeling even better. Now we're going to like it's going to be moving. And I can move the bolt out and then push it back. Which is what we want. And a nice rotating left and right. Alrighty, so let's start snugging those out. Get these snugged a little bit, and then we'll take a look from the side. Oh, no, it looks perfect. Okay, looks great. Alrighty, so we're going to keep tightening these down. 30 inch-pounds, no more than 30 inch-pounds. But you also want to keep checking your rod here. Rod is still moving nice back and forth, left and right. It spins nice and free. I think we're doing really good here. A couple little snug turns on these guys. Alrighty, so there we go with that. Now we're going to take it all back out. And now we've got to put the spring back in. Not too much. Alright, here we go. Take that back out. Take the piston back out. Now we put the spring on it. Go back through. And then we're going to put this back in, all the way down, and then we're going to adjust it one more time. And that one's actually... Okay, now it's snugged all the way back down. Now I'm going to pull this out of the vise for a moment. Alright, because I want to show the camera here. Now see how you got this little notch and it's pointing up. Now this is all the way down. So all you got to do, once you have it all together, is turn that notch to where the notch faces the barrel. You notice that the notch only comes to one edge, not the other edge. So it's the one that comes all the way to the edge, and when it gets to that point, its little spring in there, in the ball bearing, is going to lock it into place. Just about like that. Yep, right there. So that's how you want to get it lined up. That's going to be on your thing, and you're not going to line this no more. You're not going to do it. Your set screw for your pressure is the next one down, and that is going to be this one. But again, we're not too worried about that until we go out shooting. But pretty much, that's all there was to install that. Moves freely left and right, springy back and forth. Looking pretty good. All right, so we're going to pull the bolt back out, set that there, and we're going to finish putting the handguard on. So we're going to put it back in the vise. And actually we need to come back a little bit. Actually, let's do it this way.
That should be upside down.
Alrighty. Now, got the small 7-inch one for this, and as you know, there's only 3 bolts. So basically, this is going to slip on over. Ooh.